Since I recently completed the calamity mod, so now I'm gonna go over how each boss fight was revamped, or how each boss fight was in the community mod. For today, there is King Slime, and to be honest, this was a pretty difficult fight because of how different the speed of the King Slime is, and as you will see later, there's like a separate boss more or less. So yeah, it was a pretty difficult fight. Here being as a adventure class, I do have the most defense, but I do have a ranged weapon which is the snowball cannon. So by using the magic navel to teleport back to base, I can like sort of lose aggro of him for a while. But as you can see, this won't always work as well as I thought it would be. Like right here when his gem came out to shred me, I was honestly pretty screwed. I honestly thought I was going to lose, but I managed to pull through. Oh.
The ninja out! What?
As you heard, I was pretty damn surprised that it became more like a 1v3 since the ninja came out of the King Slime to attack me too.
Don't focus on the King Slime.
Overall, I'll give this fight a 7 out of 10. Kind of surprising since it's a 1v3, and even though it's a challenge, it was still a pretty fun fight.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Now onto the first calamity boss, which is the Desert Scourge. Overall, I mean, it's a calamity boss, but I don't know, it just feels quite easy. Like, as you can see, I mean, as you will see, like this was the only part that was actually sort of challenging because there was a lot of bullets. But other than that, it was pretty alright, I guess. Overall, I would give this boss a 6 out of 10. I mean, it's not difficult and it lures you in the first and the security because it gets way harder after all these bosses. This is also a revamped vanilla Terraria fight, so it's gonna be different from the normal Eye of Cthulhu that we are used to. And for this fight, I mean, they did add quite a few things and made it a lot more challenging, which is a good thing. Phase 2 is really where Calamity changed the fight. As you can see, he spawns a lot more minions and circles me and dashes. Like he does a lot of long dashes too. Overall, it's a pretty fun fight, and I'll give it an 8 out of 10 for the creativity they put into this boss fight and making it a whole new challenge in Calamity. Honestly, I didn't really like this fight. Mainly it's because his attacks do limit movements quite a bit, but there's actually another reason because of the arena. I didn't know, or more like I forgot, there was a big, gigantic arena in the middle of the sunken sea to fight him. But I don't know why, I just made one small ass arena here and then made myself suffer through so much. If I fought him earlier in the giant arena, I'm pretty sure my impression of him will be a lot better since it'll be the normal fight. But overall, I will give it like 6.5 out of 10 cause I don't know man, he's pretty tanky and his movement sets are kind of meh. So yeah. You can really hear the relief in my voice when I finally defeated him. Because of the small ass arena I put myself in and making the whole situation way harder than it needs to be.
Oh my god, I did it! Holy shit, what the hell is this? Oh, what's that? Silent edit time.
And here is one of my favorite fights in Calamity, which is Quibilon. The fight is like just so different from like how vanilla Terraria normally is, and even compared to some of the other Calamity bosses. So I really feel like, I don't know man, this is like the start of true Calamity, I guess that's how I put it. Honestly, when I saw this attack, I was pretty surprised. Like, I didn't know he had this attack, since this is my first time playing Infernum, and last time being Master Death mode, which was like 3-4 years ago. So this was all pretty new to me. And the one in Master Death mode, the attacks are, how do I say, simpler. Honestly, I didn't expect that this fight to take so long. But honestly, I really like the challenge that he gives to this mod, since I know he's not really a compulsory boss, but he really makes the game more fun, the mod more fun. This boss fight is a 9 out of 10, pretty good. And here is another revamped Terraria vanilla fight. I mean, the Tower is more or less kind of the same, but got more projectiles and the movements are a little bit changed. honestly, the concept of him splitting into two instead of a singular segments after he takes a certain amount of damage is a pretty cool concept, and I mean it makes kiting a lot easier too. I mean it's cool that he also gets no attacks, like all this pillar of corruption I guess, which does limit the movement, but I think it's still a pretty cool fight. Overall, the fight wasn't too difficult, but it does have a lot more challenging attacks to evade, so overall 8 out of 10. Very kind. And here is another calamity fight, which is the hive mind, and to be fair, this fight is pretty simple, not that difficult too. Just that the boss do have some annoying attacks, other than that, not that much. Overall, I'll give this fight a 6 out of 10. I mean, not too challenging, but not the worst fight. It's still quite a fun fight. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and part 2 is coming soon, so stay tuned to watch. Like, comment and subscribe to support my channel, and bye!